like I said, certain family members came up in the conversation and this and that. As he was sitting down talking to her mom, she was sitting there right with him, listening to everything both of them were saying. And then it turns out, they start pulling out pictures and start, talking about that. And then this happened for at least a good hour, maybe an hour and a half, something like that. Then they found out, both of them, to make the long story short, that this young girl was his daughter from years back, and the woman, her mother, was the mother of his daughter, and they both broke down crying, all of them, all three of them. Daughter was crying. She grabbed the guy so tight he couldn't breathe, and she didn't want to let go, and she was so happy. And so the mother came over and hugged both of them together, and they always hugged up together crying. You know what I'm saying? And it was a happy ending, man. I mean, to this day, they are inseparable. She won't go nowhere without him, and he won't go nowhere without her or her mom. And guess what? They're back together and about to get married. And the daughter's in college. She's doing well. She's making good grades. She's got a boyfriend. She's happy. Things like that happen, man, in this life. Never underestimate the power of love, man. Never do that. Because you don't know what God got for you around the corner. The next minute, the next second, the next day, the next week, the next month. And they are very happy together. The whole family. Their family. They went and did the DNA test and all that stuff. And it turned out that was his daughter. And it turned out with her mom, that was the guy that left her. But they all reconciled. And if it wasn't for this little girl, connecting with this guy, God works in mysterious ways, And it's like, you can't rule nothing out. Not in these days and times. Times are so wicked and evil. But it worked out for the best. God can make something good in the midst of a storm. Something evil, something bad. Work out for anything and anybody. So always remember that. You know what I'm saying? And they've been happy ever since. And they ain't left each other. They still together. His daughter, the little girl he met at the bus stop, they go everywhere together. She won't go nowhere without him in most circumstances, because I said she got a boyfriend, but anything else, she includes him and her mom, because they made that pretty little girl, and she's drop dead gorgeous, together. So never underestimate the power of love. Never. Don't.